and welcome. This is the second part of my video about No Monumental Acclaim scenario from the Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit 2, and like I said before, this is scenario you can download for free from the Multiman publishing site. So, we played turns 1 and 3, and so far Americans are not doing very bad. They managed to capture enough multi-hex buildings. I tend to mistake multi-hex building with multi-man counter. But to win this battle, they have to gain control over P1 building, which is pretty well defended by Germans. Americans are trying to surround the Germans, attacking from the flanks, but Germans are defending well so far. Each side suffered some losses, but this is pretty long scenario, so Americans have a good chance to reach this area moving from the flanks and to lay a massive fire onto this building, hoping it will be enough to break its defenders. But we will see. We are starting turn 4, and we are starting with rally phase. So, and Americans are alright. I think there are no unbroken American units now, which is good. And as for Germans, well, things are a bit different. They are broken. At last, they have a commander, and first of all I need to move my camera a bit and zoom, so you will be able to see everything clearly. So I will try to rally this German squad here. This is 8, and there is +4, so they are not. Okay, and now who else? I can remove Desperation Marker Morale, and now I can rally this 6 half squad. I believe this is a half squad, so let's try. And 11. Okay, this is clearly a failure, so they don't rally. Okay, that's all for the rally phase. So let's go to the movement phase. So, sorry, prep fire phase. Prep fire phase. So, who's going to prep fire? I think them. They will try to fire at these Germans. They are firing with 10, so it's 8 plus 3. It is 5. Plus 3 is 8, so it is normal morale check. And we got 8, so they are broken. Looks like the tide is turning, and Americans are finally making some good rolls, because so far they weren't very lucky with good rolls. And do I want to do any other prep fire? Well, they are broken, so they are not a danger for me. I think not. I think that's, well, one more thing. They are going to fire here. It is 6 plus 3, so it's not an easy hit, but it's a great roll. Like I said, it is 6 plus 3, so it's 6, and the result is 6. 6 in the column of 6, it is 1 MC. Alright, so commander, he made it, and there are 2 units here, one which is good order and one which is broken. So for the good order unit, they are alright, and now for the broken unit, 7, it is +1, so it's 8, so they are broken, and they were broken already, so they have to suffer quantity reduction, and because of that they are eliminated. Alright, so that's all for American movement. And now we have to do, for American prep fire, and now we have to do American movement. So I will start with this group, and they are moving like that. 1, 2, this German squad gets Desperation Morale, and 3. No one can see me, I believe. Well, they cannot see me because of this building. They cannot see me because of the hill. And that's all. Now them. I think that this hex is in the line of sight of this unit, and this hex is also in the line of sight of these Germans, so nope. I will do something else. I am moving 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all. Now this American unit, they move here, and that's all. They are making assault movement. Now them. They are making assault movement into this hex, so they are firing at them with 4, but no modifiers, because they are not in the open ground and they are using assault movement. So it's 4, and wow, it is 4. It is not a covering because of the commander, so it's 4 in the column of 4. It is 1 MC. 6, 7, so they are pinned. And now this is first fire, and 2. They are going to fire at them again, so it's 2 with no modifiers, and 8, this is a miss. Alright, who's going to move next? I think I forgot about them, so let's make it. Now, I will go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's all for the American movement. Yes, that's all for American movement. We can remove this residual fire, and next we have German defensive fire phase. So can Germans do any defensive fire phase? Yes, they can fire here. So they have 6 and 4 and 7, so it's 8 and plus 3. So it's 8 plus 3. Okay, good roll. It is 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 in the column of 6, it is normal morale check. And 9, these Americans are broken. That's all. No other American units no other German units may do defensive fire phase. Defensive fires, so we can remove these markers as well. And now we are going into the advancing fire phase. So I will start here. I have 8 plus 3 minus 1, so it's 8 plus 2. It's 6, it is normal morale check. For the German commander, he made it. For his men, they didn't make it, so they are hit, and since they were broken, they have to be reduced by both quality and quantity. So they are conscript half squad now. And now these Americans, they have 8 and 8, so it is 16. 16 plus 3 minus 2, so it's 16 plus 1, and 10. 10 in the column of 16, it is normal morale check. For the commander, 8, he is pinned. And now for soldiers, 10, they are broken, and because they were already broken and already reduced into half squad, so they are eliminated. So we have a commander and medium machine gun only, and he's a single man counter, so he cannot use this medium machine gun. So that's all for the prep fire. Now here I'm going to do a prep fire with squad. So I have 8 plus 3. It is miss. Alright, is that all? Yes, that's all for the advancing fire. Okay, and now we have a road phase. So they are routing here. they stay where they are, and oh, I forgot, they should be marked with road face because they are on the adjacent hex to the enemy, and now they are retreating here. Anyone can see them? Nope. So they are routing safely onto this hex. Okay, that's all for the road phase, and next we have advance phase. So these Americans are advancing here, they are advancing there, they are pinned, they are moving here, they are moving there, so there will be a close combat on this hex, and they are moving here. So that's all for the advance phase, and next we have to do close combat. Here, first we have to roll for ambush. Okay, no ambush because of the pin marker, and now we have to check for the combat result. So Americans have 7 and 1 because of the commander, so it's 8 again against 8, so it's 8 to 1, and there is enemy is pinned, so they have to halve their strength, but it can be lower than 1, so we have 8 to 1 with -1 because of the commander. It is 7 minus 1 is 6, so a German commander is eliminated. He was pinned, so he is done, and we can remove this pin marker at the end of the close combat phase. So that's all for the close combat, and this concludes American actions in this turn. So we are going to Germans, and I think that the situation changed drastically. Americans made a serious progress in this turn, so this is going to be bad for Germans. Okay, let's see what Germans can do. Starting with rally phase. I can remove this desperation marker here. This German unit cannot remove it because it is adjacent to the enemy. Now they can try to rally. Oh! And this is 12. During the rally, it is K. So they suffer quantity reduction. So they are squad. So now they are half squad. We can remove desperation morale, but I don't want that. I don't even. Okay, and now that's all for the rally phase. Now prep fire phase. So these Germans are firing here. They have 11, so it's 22 against plus 3. It's 22 plus 3, and we got 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 in the column of 20 is normal morale check. So for the American squad commander, he is fine, and I have 1, 2 squads. For the first squad, they are fine. For the second squad, they are fine. Okay, so it was very bad. I really hoped that I will be able to break some of them, maybe not all, but some at last. Now this squad fires here, or yeah, they will try. It is 4 plus 3. It is a miss. This squad fires here. It is 4. 7. It is pin test check. Americans made it. And who else? Well, they have 2. 1, 2, 3. Well, they can't even see any good targets. So that's all for the prep fire. Next we have movement phase. I think I will move 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all. I'm not moving anymore with Germans. So next we have American defensive fire phase. They are firing here, so they have 7, 11 and 18. It is 18 they are doubled, so it's 36 plus 3. we got 7, plus 3 is 10, 10 in the 36, it is 2MC. So for a German commander, he is broken, and for his men, 9, they are broken as well. Okay. Sorry, this should be here. And now I have to mark these Americans. They are firing here. They have 7 and 7, so it's 12 plus 3. Okay, and we have -2 because of the commander, so it's +1, so it's 4. In the column of 12, it is 3MC. Oh, let's roll again. Okay, they made it. Finally. Who else? Now them. They have a 10, so it's 12, 20, 20 plus 3. 20 plus 3 is 8. 8 in the column of 20, it is 2MC. They made it. Both sides get a couple of good rolls now. They are firing here with 6 plus 3. This is a miss. And they are firing here with 8 plus 3. This is a miss. So, well, as for them, they cannot see anyone. So this concludes American defensive fire phase, and next we have a German advancing fire phase, but nothing to do here, and a road phase. Well, they are routing here, so these Americans can see them, so they have to undergo interdiction check. 7, and they are 7, so they are fine, and they are running here. They have to route as well, so they are routing here and there. And that's all for the road phase. Next we have advance phase. I think I will advance here and they will advance there. They are going to advance here, and that's all. And no close combat, no close combat. So this concludes German actions in this turn. So we are moving into the turn 5. Okay, rally phase. This German commander will try self-rally. 7 plus 4 is 12, so he failed. This American squad will try to self-rally. 8, so he made it. And not much. Oh yeah, I have a here squad. 10, they failed. So I can remove this desperation morale. And that's all for, yeah, that's all for the rally. And next we have prep fire phase. So Americans are trying their prep fire here. So they have 36 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9, so it is 3MC for Germans. Oh, it is 10 plus 3, it is 13. So they are broken and they suffer quantity reduction, so they are now half second line squad, and they are broken. I know it looked stupid if I moved this unit here, but if they wouldn't be here, then Americans would be able to capture this hex easily. So I had to do it. Okay, any other prep fire? Well, yes. I will try here. It is 8 plus 3. 5, so it is normal morale check. Commander, he is broken, and the squad, they are hit, so they are reduced into half squad. So all this group. Now here I have 14, so it is 12 plus 2 because of the wood building. Oh, wow. 2, so it is covering, so we are moving to the column of 8. And we got 4. 4 in the column of 8, it is 2 MC. 8 plus 2, they are broken. And now them. I will fire here, so they have 12 minus 2. Wow. And this is a cover. This is not a covering because of the commander, so it is 0. 0 in the 12, it is 3 KA. So both these units are no more. They are ex-Germans now. And that's all for the American prep fire phase. Yeah, that's all. Let's go to the American movement phase. So I will move with them first, and I will give them double time. So they are moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And because they are here, so these Germans have to go under desperation morale. Now these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys, 1, 2, 3, and I will give them now double time, so they can add +1 here. Now they 1, 2, 3, 4, and these Germans are also under desperation morale. Alright, so that's all for American movement. Next we have German defensive fire phase, and Germans cannot do any defensive fire because they are all broken. So that's all for the defensive fire phase. Now we go with the advancing fire phase. So let's go with them. They have, they took this medium machine gun, and that wasn't my idea. So they have 8 plus 3 and minus 1. So it's 8 plus 2. It is a miss. But I don't care about it much, and now that's all for the American advancing fire phase. And now let's go to the German road phase, and that's where the problems will start, I believe. So they cannot retreat because all the hexes, anywhere they would move, they would be adjacent to the enemy unit, so they are eliminated. They have to retreat here, and this would result with interdiction roll. 8, they are 7, so they have to suffer reduction. They are turned into half squad, and they rode here. And now here. They cannot retreat because any hex they would like to retreat is adjacent to the enemy or occupied by the enemy, so they are done. And now they have to retreat. They are retreating here, and they have to leave this heavy machine gun. So now they have to undergo interdiction roll. 6. So commander is fine, and now his troops, they are fine. So now they are moving here. Again, interdiction roll for the commander. He's fine, and for his men, 8. I think this means yes, 7. So they are reduced into half squad. and they are routing onto this hex. And this concludes road phase. Now we have American advance phase. So I will stay here. This squad advances here. This squad advances here. This squad goes here. They go here. They go here. They go here. And they go there. And I think this is a good moment to actually call it a day. Because you can tell that Americans control this building, which was their main target. These two hexes, all the German units are broken, and it would be hard for them to rally themselves quickly, because the Americans have these mighty squads with great commanders around. So they will spray Germans in no time. So I think this is a good moment to just say that Americans won the day, and I don't have to wait till the last turn to make it. So that's all for this game. You can see the difference at the end of part 1. Neither side have a clear advantage. Both sides were in the good defensive positions. They were firing to each other, but without any much effect. And in these 2 turns, situation changed drastically. Thanks to the couple of great rolls, Americans were able to make some progress, to reach this building, and to get rid of German defensive positions here, and to make their advance very rapid. So that's the thing that happens in the Advanced Squad Leader. You never know how the roles will change the situation. Some like to criticize war games because of that, saying they are too random. But I think this is something that shows that the war is not a chess. You never know what will happen soon. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.